Hello, my dear Virgo. This is your love and spirituality reading for the time between June 1st and June 15, 2017, with me, Queen of Cups Tarot. I use the Legacy of the Divine Tarot by Ciro Marchetti, and I will start shuffling your cards. So, I call the Divine with love and light, and I call the 4 archangels in the 4 corners of the world. And I call the 6 elements: earth, wind, fire, water, spirit, and ether to join us here today and to give us a clear view reading for my dear Virgo viewers. So I want my dear Virgo to have love in their lives and to find themselves in loving relationships. I also want you to have creative success and to be able to walk on your highest path towards your highest destiny. We have a 10 of Swords jumping here. So 10 of Swords. 10 of Swords is something that you have been doing up till now. It's not working anymore. So you need to try a new way to do things. It's like your old way of solving problems or avoiding problems. It's not going to be fulfilling for you anymore. It's not going to do the trick for you. 10 of Swords is of course also like having big conflicts in your life, or something happens that you don't really want to, you don't want it to happen. You can see this person keeping their eyes really tight shut here, but it's a veil falling, so it's in a sense very apocalyptic. It's veil falling, so it's something that has hold the grip on you. Maybe something that you haven't wanted to look at is now kind of fading away. All those swords is like a prison, but they are penetrating your old backbone. It's like your old way of managing things or getting by, or especially how you deal with conflicts. You need to find a better way. Probably it has to do with what you are kind of, how you're compromising yourself to be able to be loved. So 8 of Wands also, and 10 of Wands. So I also want to take the chance to tell you here that Mars will transit from Gemini to Cancer June 1st, opposing Saturn that's going retrograde in Sagittarius and it will do so until June 8th. Yes, this Mars opposing Saturn, that is. And also Venus will move from Aries to Taurus during this period, triangling Saturn, and it will have a sextile connection to Mars during all this time. So there will be like a triangle going on there with Saturn and Mars and Venus. We will also have the full moon in Sagittarius, noon 9, and Mercury moves from Taurus to Gemini. So our Gemini is it's like having 2 sides of yourself. So it might be that you are going to have a lot of internal discussions with yourself. So I'll just tune in for a few seconds. So, my dear Virgo, this is your future, and this is your now, and this is the past. So the now is probably the first half of June 2017, but whenever you watch this, it's probably the exact right time to see it. So the first card for you, Virgo, is Knight of Wands, and Knight of Wands is Sagittarius energy. It's a little bit crossroad to Scorpio energy as well. And during this period, this is a little bit to the past, we have had the full moon was in Scorpio the last time. It will come in Sagittarius this time. We also have Saturn moving retrograde in Sagittarius, and also those the triangling, or the triangle thing going on with Mars opposing Saturn and Venus triangling Saturn. So what's going on? Knight of Wands is the energy of finding your soul's road. So this is like a seeker, a pioneer. It's a very young energy. It's like an energy going out in the world and finding like different experience from different cultures and bringing them back home. So it's like going out and getting those experiences so you can bring them back home and find out what you want to do with your life. Because as I said, it's a young energy. It's kind of, how can I fulfill my dreams? First, you look at the world, you get a lot of experience, and then you start with your endeavor, because the Knight of Wands is going to be a creator one day, but first he needs to have the necessary experience. So it can be a Sagittarius, Aries or Leo energy, of course, also a person in your life, probably a younger person. But it's most likely it's an energy also within you that wants to try new things, wants to spread their wings. Here you have dragon with spread wings here, and here you have the King of Swords. King of Swords is Aquarius, and Aquarius is a sign of sensibility and logic. So it's like you're with this fiery energy bringing home some new experiences that the King of Swords can use to make a fair judgment call. King of Swords is very good on leadership, on seeing visions for the future, being able to make some kind of hard decision. And it's very winged here, dragons and this angel kind of creature. So it's very high energy. It's like it's almost like you're walking with your guides during this time, trying to find out what you are going to do with the rest of your time. Sorry, I'm a little bit distracted because I got this strong beeping in my ear. So I think this is really high energy coming into your life. King of Swords is, as I said, Aquarius. It can also be Libra or Gemini. Or it might be you that's making some kind of judgment call when it comes to your future and what you want to create and what's your goal. Like, what are your dreams? How can you envision them? How can you manifest them? First, you need to envision. So here it's like a visionary state for you, but it might also be two different people or the same person in your life. And here we have a beautiful Four of Wands. So this is the experience, the vision, and here it's what's being envisioned, your dream, the thing that you want in your life. It's like this is a very, very good time during this period to envision your dreams. This is a little bit in the past, so it goes from kind of the Scorpio moon to the Sagittarius moon. It's a beautiful time to find out what you want to do with the time you have on Earth. What do you want to accomplish, maybe, or what do you want to experience? I'm doing the love and spirituality reading, so for many of you it's going to be like a stable, beautiful love relationship, and love is a beautiful way to grow in a spiritual sense, because you mirror yourself with others. So envision the house you want to live in. Your thoughts become the house you live in. So for some of you this will have happened in the past. You have done this work with first having the experience and then starting to have this visionary sense of what you want to create. But for some of you watching maybe in end of May, this will be happening now. So we can see it's a rather desolate landscape around. So it doesn't have to be like, you don't have to have like a good situation in your life right now to be able to envision a beautiful future for yourself. This is self-love being expressed. So when you, in this very decisive way, find out what you want to do with your life, it won't be very hard for you to envision this, even if you are in the midst of a storm or midst of a very chaotic situation. So the Four of Wands is coming from self-love. You appreciate yourself. You have come to Earth to experience certain things, and those things are the things you dream about, the things you long for. So it's time to start trusting this process of your own creation, and just like, it's no rush. You just need to see it. And whenever it comes to you, it's the right time for it to come to you. So you don't have to rush things, just dream. We are spending a lot of time with negative thinking, And if we can spend like a little amount of that time on positive thinking, on visions, this will totally throw our lives on end and making like a revolution, a beautiful new beginning, something totally new for you. If we were not protected, if we were actually experience all the bad thoughts that we constantly think, all the terrible things that have happened and will happen, and what people will say to us or what they will do to us, if this actually were manifested without any kind of veil or curtain, we would create hell on earth. So this is a time, because we are soon going to have much more responsibility for our own creation. So this is a beautiful time to start envision beautiful things. Okay, so this seems to have been starting up here in your future, this building of your future dream. And here we also have the devil. So the devil is a very important part of this, because the devil is your shadow side. So we will often create our own shadow. So if we are not really clear, if we haven't gone to the bottom, really experience the things we needed to experience to make a true judgment call, our creations is going to be tainted with our shadow, and we are going to think like, what? This wasn't what I dreamt about. This wasn't the relationship I wanted. This wasn't the guy I wanted or the girl I wanted. This wasn't the work I wanted. It has a backside. It has some kind of flip side to this. And this is what you haven't really been looking upon yet. So when your dream comes back to you and they come in a quite a little bit distorted form, you can see where you still have a shadow. And you can penetrate deeper into this and see what you are going to, what you need to look upon. Sensing for some of you, they might be like going on a relationship with maybe two people, a air sign and a fire sign. You are Earth. This is Earth. It's Capricorn. It's not Virgo, but it's Earth anyway. It's your body. It's something, of course, wants to be manifested on Earth, but since you have this shadowy self, things will come out a little bit distorted, but it's no biggie. It's just like, okay, it's just a mirror, so it's just for you to see how you still have like this a little bit dark side to you, or the side, it doesn't have to be bad. It can be like your strength or your ability to love, or different things that will come out. It can also be your inability to love, or your inability to have strict borders, because the 4 is about loving yourself enough to have a little bit of borders as well, healthy ones. The next card is the 5 of Coins. So the 5 of Coins is lack of self-love. It's something with you and your body, and things with yourself that you don't really love. You love the things with you where you can be like free and strong, but you have other sides to you that's not only free and strong and independent. You have sides to you where you actually need other people, and those needs are coming up here. So it's like you're trying to skip a step. You want to be cool and logic and free, and like be able to follow your dreams, totally liberated from maybe human relationships or other things that might challenge you. But we see here that you can't skip this step. You still need those people. You still need like love. You still need nourishment. You still need to eat. You still need to have roof over your head. So it's like you are trying to descend here without your body, and this is not going to go at all. So you need to go back to this, to find out what you really want, without fooling yourself with ideas about being strong and independent. What do you really want? What are your body craving? What are your soul craving? How can you be more fulfilled? You maybe need to look at your relationships also and see what people are actually giving to you and what you are giving to them. And see if there can be like adjustments being done here. Because for some of you it will be that you are actually attracting your own shadow, so you might attract people that's not really behaving really nicely. So write all personality traits for people and try to make like a clear picture for yourself what you are actually attracting. Sometimes when we are in love, we see a distorted picture of the person that we are in love with, and other people can see that, well, it might be like a destructive relationship, but you can't see it because you are in love. So it's like you have this veil again above your eyes, and what you have attracted is of course your shadow. So look at your relationship. It seems to be a very good idea because it's something here that's missing. You're trying to make a lift off without your body, without having your needs met. It's like we are in a 3D world, and we need what I said, roof over our head, warmth, food and water. Love is very crucial if we should live a happy life. Small babies, they die if they don't get love and attention. So you can't skip this. I know it's really hard. Sometimes you just want to maybe be alone and be this detached person, but this is not why we are here. We are not here to not have a body. We are here to have a body and be able to meet its needs. So that was in the past, and here we have the now. We have a 7 of coins. This is still, your needs is still not being met. It's like a dream that you have, something that you have put a lot of energy and effort into. The dream here with the Knight of Wands. Seed has been put to ground. You have done a lot of work, but there hasn't really been like a big harvest yet. We can see this, they are rather full grown, but there's no fruit on the trees here. So for some of you, it might be that you need to look around and see what you actually have created. For some of you, it might be that you are running too fast. You are trying to get to tomorrow instead of enjoying like here and now, and being grateful for what you already have, and maybe enjoying more than one relationship. Maybe trying to reconnect with other relationships than your significant other could be a very good idea. But with the 7 of coins, there's some restlessness here, especially together with the Knight of Wands, that there's something, it's like you feel like this should have already been on place. It should already have happened. So I think you need a little bit patience here. You have those wings and you just want to fly, but you still have your body with you and it needs to go with you. So with the 7 of coins, there's some kind of energy that's being a little bit stuck, and it's about fate as well, because you can do all those things, like put in a lot of effort and a lot of work, but in the end of the day, it's going to be up to other things, like what the other person's reaction, your destiny, what the divine is coming back to you with, that's going to maybe change or alter the outcome from what you actually wanted. So, and that's there's a situation where you need to let go of control, because you don't have any control, and don't take like the outcomes or what people are doing to you personally. It's not about you usually. They are just mirroring something that you need to see, and they're just like giving you a picture of where you still are being a little bit stuck. So the next card, it's another king. You have the King of Swords and then the King of Cups underneath. So this is the heart space, open heart space, having a big heart, being able to be there for other people, being able to actually have other people in your life. The King of Swords is kind of tired on conflicts and wants to rise above. The King of Cups doesn't get tired of other people and doesn't get tired of the conflicts. He still wants to be there and be around people and have like this beautiful chance to help and to heal. And to change the course of humanity. So King of Cups is usually Cancer, Sagittarius or Scorpio. Scorpio is most common, but it's like a grown-up energy. It's very stable and mature and centered. This person doesn't are not ruled by emotions. They are not. He's not like letting his emotions rock him like this. He's very stable. It's like this warm summer's day that a person being able to give you love without expecting so much back. So this is about healing your emotional self, and maybe this is also about the divine masculine. Maybe you have a distorted version of the divine masculine in your life, and you need to see what more positive personality traits you can develop from the divine masculine. I'm thinking like a little bit more like this Jesus quality, and not the one that wants power and control, because King of Swords is very controlled, and the devil likes power. So the King of Cups doesn't care for either, because he is very close to his heart space, very close to the divine, and being able to, he doesn't have such a big ego. He is not easily humiliated. He don't want to control other people. He don't want to control the outcome of things. He's just want to be there, like being in his body, feeling the love and spreading it to the world. So in the same way, it's a person having a lot of self-respect, and not being like brought down by other people's dramatic behavior. So it's a very cool king, this King of Cups, in his best demeanor, of course. King of Cups can also be like over dramatic or emotional or jealous and things like this, but I don't feel this energy now. So here we have the Chariot, so that's Sagittarius and Cancer energy, so maybe those two energies in the same Chariot. So if you want to go somewhere, if you want to build this new vision of yours with that we have with the Four of Wands here, you need to have both this, your soul's longing, but also be able to hold the love energy, to be able to show love. Not just it's not going to help if you are going to leave alone, because this is not going to take you anywhere. People are important, people matter. So the Chariot is a very strong card. It's about finally moving forward after this time of where you have some kind of blockage here when it comes to your body and your body's need and your own soul needs. They are a big key to having your Chariot move forward and to actually being able to manifest this, what you dream of. You can't go into the future and build a beautiful future with a closed heart space. This won't take you to where you want to go. So try to practice to be more emotionally mature. Fake it till you make it. Try to put yourself like here and now. Don't mind the future. Don't mind the past. Don't have so much expectations. Just dream your dreams and don't mind what's coming back to you. Just dream new dreams. You don't have to have like big expectations. Just if things comes back in a distorted way, you just see them for what they are, like seeing your shadow and being able to make yourself aware of that, and then create something new. You don't have to be like attached to your vision. It's what I'm trying to say here. You see, this is your soul's light coming through, the same that envisioned this Four of Wands. So it's showing you the way. It's showing you the way forward, but you need to have your heart opened. You can't close your heart and feel like, well, I'm on the top of the world. I will use my wings to fly. I will descend over this mess. You don't have to engage in drama. You don't have to be in a reactive state with other people, but you don't have to leave them behind either. Keep an open heart space. This will help you bring in love and creativity and beautiful situations into your life. So, Chariot, beautiful. And underneath the Devil, we have the Empress. So the Devil and the Empress. The Empress is of course also a manifestation of the body of Gaia, the earth, and we have like this roundness here, and here's the arch. So it's very significant. It's about building bridges between people, connecting, making this web of creation, including your body and your needs. So you can't go on this journey alone. It won't really take you to where you want to go. You still need to be in the loving state. This is Empress Venus. So we have both the King of Cups here and the Empress holding a very beautiful loving energy. So this is abundance. It's creativity. It's for some of you it will be mother issues as well. We have a masculine side here with kings. This is more feminine with the devil and it's like the body, the things that's created. So very more feminine. So for some of you, you might need to look at your relationship with your mother or feminine persons in your life. Are you able to get the nourishment from your mother? Are you able to get nourishment from other females in your life? Or is this ability blocked? For sometimes you can have had problems with the feminine aspect when you were growing up. Maybe your mother wasn't so highly developed, being able to give you unconditional love, or there might have been other problems that have caused you to have the divine feminine as a shadow here. So tune into love and to this with its abundance. It's like I feel you have this scarcity thinking, like there's not enough, but there's enough for each and every one, and what you want is also wanting you, as Rumi once said. So it's about letting your soul shine in here and trust in this, what you want to create, and it's like a delicate balance between this trust and this anticipation, which I feel here. This is 7 here. This is why I want you to, I have an exercise for you. I see if I'm remembering it. Imagine that you are a rock, like this rock here, but maybe not so volcanic rock, but stable granite rock out in the sun, and that you have no past, it's just green forest. You have no future, also green forest. You have no expectations. You don't control anything or anyone, and you don't take things personally. These are going to put you in a mindfulness state like here and now, where you're much more able to manifest things like more in peace and quiet and balance, and not with such anticipation or hurry, or more like this beautiful emotional calmity, like cool, like being a little bit cool. Here's the first card about Virgo, and it comes underneath this 5 of coins. It's the Hermit. So this with not loving oneself and not parting with oneself, it's very hard to experience, because if you are not being able to align with your soul and with your own impulses, with your own feelings, with your own longings, with your own drives or dreams, it will be very hard for you to have the human experience. If you are always in conflict with yourself, if you don't love yourself enough. So this is really like you are required to go within, to go inside and start to feel your way through and find this inner light. It's there, so you can find it. It's the inner light, this inner love for yourself, this inner warmth, the guiding light. Every question you have will be answered inside of you. So you need to work a little bit on this with aligning with yourself, going inwardly, trying to find out what it is inside of you that's being manifested on the outside of you. That's can be a little bit like distorted. Sometimes when we have a wound like this, not feeling loved, or feeling like we are out in the cold in some way, and not being like invited to the wedding feast, it might be very hard. So with the Hermit you can feel very lonely and isolated, but it seems like there's a time for you need to go inwardly to find this peace and quiet with mindfulness and meditation, and this balance, this rock solid balance. You're being like a rock with no past, with no future. with no expectations, no control. Don't take things personally. It's a little bit revolutionary energy here with the Devil and the Hermit, and it's very much about rock, solid, heel. Heel is an old Nordic goddess about. She was like a mountain, a rock, and everything was born from her. And when we died, we buried our dead inside of her in the caves. We can see this over the whole world. And Hel is in Swedish, it means being whole and holy and a lot of other things. It's also hell, of course. So Hel and Hel. So it's about going inwardly back to the feminine body and finding your inspiration there, finding this love to yourself and the connection to the earth and to the stable. Not, it's like you want to descend, you want out of here, but actually you are going to come closer to yourself and to self-love and to the source of love if you go inwardly instead, deeper into manifestation, finding rock solidness into your roots. So going back to your roots here, mother especially, father as well. Okay, so this was in the now. It seems like you are like on the brink. You have this anticipation. You want to go somewhere, but the only way I see that you are going to go is inside of yourself, and there you are going to find more love, more warmth, like this beautiful self-love that's going to bring you into a place of clear creation, being able to calmly create new things without this anticipation that I feel here. Okay, so, and this is in the future. So the first card here is Six of Cups. So for some of you, it's going to be like reconciling with the fire energy that you have been waiting for. It's like you're dreaming about something that you have hoped for. It might be a fire person. It also might be like you are longing for your dreams to come true. The Six of Cups is the childhood card, and it matches very well with this checking your father and mother aspects. What did your mother and father actually provide you with? Maybe write down their personality skills, like what they gave to you, how they were, if they were generous, warm, loving, caring, or if they were cold, distant, detached, or maybe not so generous, or whatever it can be. And write this down, and also write down other significant, you can write mother, father, sister, brother, whatever, and also other significant people in a row, and write all the aspects of one person and see if the other persons have like the same aspect of personality. So you can see a little bit how your different relationships are being pieced together and tracing back maybe to your original family. So you can know a little bit what you're actually dealing with. So, okay, with this person, I'm dealing with my mother archetype. With this person, I'm dealing with my father archetype or my sister archetype. So Six of Cups is like healing your childhood, healing what wasn't really like getting a new chance to fix this. And it seems like it has been a chance that you have been waiting for to actually find this. It's very harmonious with love as well. It's like here with a Six of Cups and King of Cups and Four of Wands, it's like the loving arms of a father that you want to find. You want to feel protected, and someone's taking responsibility and taking care, and you don't have to be so alone. And feeling like this loner and outsider here. So the next card is Ace of Wands. So Ace of Wands is actually the weapon of the Knight of Wands. This is with this longing that drives him out to search for new experience. He's longing for love. He's longing for adventure. He's longing for meeting new people or having social gatherings and things like this. And it comes like a king underneath the kings here. So it's a bit of a phallic symbol as well. It's like a new beginning here, a new ignition with the wands and the chariot and the devil. So it's something coming up from the old that wants to be like coming up and being seen and manifested on in your life here. So to start a new beginning, you need to really look at the past and to have a closure and to find out what roles the different people played. So this with the names and the different personalities and cross-check can be very, very helpful for you. The next card here is Three of Wands, and it comes underneath Four of Wands and the Chariot. So it's like you have a goal here. In the future, you will become very fiery and like you have this ignition. And we see here Knight of Wands, King of Cups, and the Three of Wands. So this is like a little bit of a player energy, like a very reckless energy. It doesn't stay for long. The King of Cups is someone that's being there for, like, loving you for your whole life, an eternal love, kind of soulmate love forever. You will meet again in the afterlife. And with the Three of Wands, this is like you are finding out what kind of energy you yourself wants to manifest. Either this little bit like more roaming energy or more stable energy. You have it here also, Sagittarius and Cancer. Cancer being more homey and wants to build like long-lasting things, and Sagittarius being more fiery and wants to have new experience all the time. So find out what you are all about, what's making you tick. And you have also, sorry, 3 here. It's also 3 with the Empress. So it's a feminine energy coming in here together with this masculine Ace of Wands. So what do you want your ship to come in with, or the Chariot, where it's going to take you? The next card underneath the Devil and the Empress is the Eight of Swords. So it might be that some of you have had problem with the strict mother archetype that has been like telling you how things are, and like you should do this and you should do this. Mothers are very caring, so when they are bringing up their children, it's like they know everything. The children can get this notion of mother. She sees and knows everything. She's like almighty. So that might make a child a little bit like feeling insignificant and powerless. And here we see the bodies being restrained, much like with the Devil. It's like you have restrained your body and put its needs in the basement. So this is your needs and the needs of others. So for the most of you, you will have left your mother by now, and you are being able to build your own life here with the Hermit. So you don't need to listen to your mother anymore. She taught you a lot of things that you needed to survive, but if you break her rules now, heaven is not going to fall down on you. So it's time to look about how other people, like other people's opinion is shaping your life. Or blocking your life would be a better explanation for this. You have Jupiter here, it's Gemini. We have Jupiter now moving in retrograde in Libra. So you have also those cards here, the King of Swords, the Chariot, and the Three of Swords. So it seems like you are not being able to move forward because you try to have this control. And I said no control. Don't take things personally. No anticipations, no expectations. Try to feel your body. This Devil, the Empress, like be in your body. Let your body decide. If you have a stomach ache when you are going to go to a social gathering, stay at home. Just try this for, try it for a week or a month. Just listen to your body, whatever it wants. You don't want to go to work, don't go to work. You don't want to do this, you don't do this. Give back the power to the body. It will revolt your life, it will change your life, because you have tried to be someone that you were not, and this someone wants to be freed now. It's like letting the prisoners out from this basement. And it seems like it might be like some kind of feminine aspect, so feminine body, it makes sense, but it's also this with being too well raised, like rather well raised than happy. So sometimes it's like this. Oh, and here we have the Ten of Swords that jumped when I shuffled the cards, and it says that this is not a way where you can go through. You need to, this what other people thinks of you, it needs to go. You can't really care about that anymore. And to care about what other thinks of you, it's ego. So your ego needs to know that you are loved, that you are liked, and people appreciated you. And the ego will be obsessed with thinking about how you were, like how other people saw you on that party. Did you say something stupid? Did you do something stupid? Ego cares a lot about those things. Your soul doesn't. And here your soul's light wants to come down, and you are keeping your eyes so tight so you won't be able to see the truth. But the beautiful thing is the truth here, it's within you. And these veils, these restrictions that you had on your body, they are starting to fall here. So I see a very bright future for you, Virgo, where you will stop caring what other people thinks. It won't even matter to you. It won't, you won't care because you are going to find yourself. And when you find yourself, you find love and this beautiful summer days that I feel here with you. So Ten of Swords is like, it needs to go. You can't go around thinking anymore about what other people want, how much they like you, what they think about you. Stop caring about that. Start to care about what you think, what you want, what you like. If you like that person or not. Is that person behaving well towards you or not? Start to be a little bit more self-oriented. Because and listen to your body. It's really, this is the liberation of your own body. It needs some freedom from all those shackles and chains that you have been bringing upon it. If you are going to be able to align with your soul, you are going to be able to align with your body, and your soul is going to go down in your body, and you're going to feel, you are going to have much more sharper intuition. With your stomach feeling, you will be able to know the right way ahead. Your thoughts are going to be like angel radio, so you're going to know what to say or what to do. You are going to be extremely well guided, but the key is your body, because this is the instrument that vibrates with the energy of the divine. It's the instrument that feels the messages. So start to deliberate this instrument. Okay. It's very well emphasized here twice, so it's good if you listen. So I will take 2 cards from the Wisdom of the Hidden Realms to see if we can guide you, Virgos, even further. So we have the Desert Prince there, survival, false promises. So you need to look also at the people in your life, because you might have people in your life that you think the world of them. They are maybe beautiful people, or people that's really, you're really loving them and seeing like a very beautiful picture of them. But the Desert Prince can unfortunately be a mirage, and they are only there for their own survival, and they are telling you what you need to hear. And sometimes you will listen because you want so dearly to be loved, so you're going to grab on to every word they say, and you don't want to see the truth about this situation, but you need to. It's like you need to back one step away from your relationship and take a good look. What is this, the different persons in your life actually giving you? It's dreams, the collective good, illusions. It's time to wake up from the illusion. Again, this list with your people in your life and their personality skills. So you can see what's what for real on black and white, like white paper, black ink, so you can see very clearly without the illusions. And try to keep your eyes open during this process. Don't give people personality traits that they actually doesn't have, not bad and not good ones. Try to be as clear as possible, so you will see what you actually have attracted into your life when it comes to other people. So, and also past life oracle cards. I see a little bit about the background too. I'm interested by the Knight of Wands and King of Swords, what they are about. Yeah, okay. Forgiveness and transportation. So you might have like challenging people in your life that were here. It was destined for you to meet them, so you were able to see some things very clear. You don't have to have any people in your life as your enemy. They are just there to wake you up and to bring you to the station you are supposed to go to. And it also might be a destined time to forgive people, this love energy that we see here is very important, because even if you see that a person might not really be like the best person, you don't have to hate them for it, just because they are a false desert prince that's just caring about themselves and their own survival. It doesn't mean that they're bad people. It just means that they haven't waken up. They are unconscious, or don't have this conscious that you are about to have if you are opening your eyes here for the reality. For me, transportation can be different things. So you can use your own intuition with this card. It's, of course, leaving, traveling, since it's set track, so it's destiny as well. Coming to a certain station, destined station of your life, where forgiveness is very important. Forgiveness of both yourself and others, I would reckon. Okay, so I hope this helped. I want you to take really good care, and I hope to see you again in the middle of June. Okay, bye-bye.